is the Dublin Special Master.
Live and direct.
Breakfast with CubCamTV.
Trickstar Radio.
Obviously, when we look through the support you're getting, it is amazing. You are kind of topping playlists. You're in front of so many people. And that includes the brand new single, which we are going to have a little bit of a chat about now. It goes by the name Nothing, and it features Operate. Talk to me about how this one came together.
Yeah, man. It was all really Dom Operate, 'cause we were chatting a bit like before getting on the tune kind of thing, and we were like in talks for ages, just trying to figure out what we were going to do. And then I think he sent over this real rough kind of sketch of Nothing, and I was like, that's sick, we could definitely do something with that. And so he sent that over literally ages ago. It probably was about 2 years ago, thinking about it. And then I kind of just sat on it for ages and completely forgot about it. And then it must have been for about 6 months after he sent the stems, he was like, hey, did you ever do anything with that remix, with the collab? And I was like, oh, no. And then I felt really guilty, so I kind of seshed it out in the week. I was like, oh, I'll get on it right now, and kind of spent the week just with my head down, trying to figure out what to do. And yeah, it kind of formed from that, and kind of got the rough idea finished, and then a little bit of back and forth with Dom, and then yeah, we were just good to go from that, and sent it over to Shogun, and we were kind of like, this would be a good one for an EP, so we were just waiting for the kind of the rest of the EP to come kind of thing. And yeah, that was about it.
I mean, kind of with that then, like how have you found that process of putting the EP together? Because it is such or everything I've heard of it has been such a solid sounding thing. How have you found it from a production angle, making sure everything is that tip-top standard?
Cheers, man. I don't know. I can't. It's just, there's a lot of trying to just get stuff sounding as good as I can. And a lot of it was coming like from Shogun being like, you try and do different things, like Warsaw, the like title track, going in like a jungly like direction, trying something completely different, but it's just really nice, like experimenting with stuff, and that kind of led into more going back to the other tunes on the EP and thinking, what can I do here, what can I do there to try and make it as good as it can sound, kind of thing. And I think I'm my own worst like critic, because it's, I think anybody that does music is, you listen back to it and you're like, oh, this just sounds horrible, but because you just heard it so much. But yeah, looking back at him now, I'm really proud of kind of the body of work that's on there, and as all the features on there, everyone's just kind of like smashed it.
100%, bro, and I think you should definitely be proud of what's kind of come together with the EP. It's an amazing body of work. It's a project that we're going to be supporting here at Trickstar for a long period of time. The entire sound of the project is so forward-thinking, but it's also still very much in the now, and it's very relevant to what's kind of happening now in D&B across the board. We're going to get into this new single. It goes by the name of Nothing, featuring Operate. We are live on the line with Monrroe this morning. This is the interview hour, a little bit earlier than normal, but I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying it. So make sure you're sticking around at KXVU, at Trickstar Radio on the socials as well. Get involved, let us know how you're feeling, get your questions in, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Keep it locked and don't go anywhere. Kind of looking through everything that you've kind of got on the way then. Obviously, the EP is the main sort of subject of conversation right about now. With the EP in particular, like, what are you looking forward to most about things opening up again, like with the EP? Are you looking forward to kind of being able to play it out? Are you looking forward to seeing other people play it? What's the sort of main thing that you are looking forward to seeing happen?
Dude, exactly that, man. Just being able to play it out and seeing people's reactions to it through like a system and like an actual rig, kind of what they were designed for. You know, it'd be amazing to see. And like Warsaw, like the title track from it was always gonna like designed for big systems. So it'd be amazing to try and hear that out in a club environment. And I think for me, that's the most exciting thing, is just hearing these tunes that I've been working on for the past year, and then hearing them in a totally different environment. And I'm sure listening to them, I'm going to be like, oh, I should have done something different, and should have done this, should have done that. But at the same time, it's like, just, yeah, it's super exciting to kind of be able to hear it in that environment. But we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. And obviously with the EP as well, is there a track on there in particular that you're looking forward to hearing out most?
Yeah, dude. For me, it's Warsaw, 100%. Because it's more on the jungle tip, and I've always been like massively into my jungle, and that was what got me into drum and bass. So it's kind of a little nod to like my original roots, I suppose, and to be able to hear that out, I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah, in the current scenario, especially, I definitely feel.
Yeah, 100%, man. But yeah, I think for me that's definitely the one that I'm most excited about hearing.
Amazing, man. Well, we've got about a minute and a half or so left, so I want to make sure we're getting as much out of you as we possibly can, and obviously make sure we're getting as much information and taking that away with us and letting the fans know exactly what they can expect in the future from you. So what's kind of next on the agenda for yourself? Where can we see you appearing next or performing next or releasing next?
Release-wise, I think I'm not entirely sure what we've got cooking up. I know we're working on a couple singles and hopefully another EP towards the end of the year, but that's depending on how lazy I am, basically, if I can get it done. And then show-wise is just, yeah, anything from July onwards is just going to be dotting about the UK, kind of popping up wherever I can, I think.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
Should be sweet as.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I definitely think when you actually get to the point where you're playing these tunes out, there's going to be such an exciting level of, just fan level of stuff, because again, a lot of these tunes haven't been actually played out in dances yet, and a lot of the time, that's the first time people actually hear tunes like this. And obviously, moving forward, we want to finish up the show with a bit of a bang, and we want to finish up with another track from yourself, which has done absolute bits. It goes by the name of Closer, featuring an artist called Raya, I believe. So talk to me about this one and how it came together.
Yeah, dude, this one was kind of wild. I think we finished it maybe a year and a half ago. It was quite a while ago, and I've always been a fan of Rhea since like Open Pages with Lensman, and always wanted to work with her, but I kind of always thought it'd be unattainable because she's just such a massive name. But I got really lucky. It was Liquidity Festival, I think. Because she was playing the same stage, like the day after I was playing, and I kind of went along just to try and muster up the courage to like chat to her kind of thing and try and get something in the works, and I kind of bottled it. But luckily enough, I bumped into her husband AJ, who's lovely, and didn't realise at the time that he was her husband, and we were just chatting, and he was like, "Oh, I'm Laura's husband." I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And he was like, "Yeah, we're both a massive fan of your music, and Laura's been wanting to work on a tune with you." And I was like, "What?" And so AJ kind of, basically put together the whole thing and introduced me to Laura, and both mutually just big fans of each other, and all went from there, kind of thing.
Amazing,
which is
man.
Quite a cool thing to happen.
Definitely, man. Well, unfortunately, we have run out of time, and it's been absolutely great having you on the show this morning. We definitely need to catch up once everything's opened up again, and we can have a more in-depth conversation about how things are going, and obviously when we're a bit more aware of what's going to be happening in the future. Before we do finish up, what are the best social media locations for people to find you if they aren't already following you?
Well, just the usuals, I think. Just Instagram, Facebook. Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
They're the best ones. And what's the tag, basically, so people know where to find you?
I think it's just Monrroe _UK.
There we go. I'm pretty sure that's the one I tagged this morning, so we'll go with that one. Right, dude. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Thanks for joining us, and we'll chat soon, okay?
Amazing, man. Thanks for having me.
Each and every time. We're going to jump into this one. It goes by the name of Closer, featuring Raya. Keep it locked and don't go anywhere. We're live on Trickstar.
This is Breakfast with COVID, bringing you them morning flavours on Trickstar Radio.
Trickstar Radio.